So, in the Wiz alternate universe, Wicked, Mabel King dons on a gray sweater for Michael Jackson. Oh, also, spoiler alert, spoilish alert. If I have to say it one more time, spoiler alert. Greetings and salutations. This is your girl, Outspoken Diva, and let's have a talk about it, shall we? What are we talking about? We are talking about Wicked for Good, the second part of Wicked, which is based on a book written in 1995, the Wicked series, which is speculative fiction based on the L.M. Baum books, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, that was made in a long time ago. I know the movie was made in the 30s. So, Wicked is, what happened. How did the witch become, how did Elphaba, how did we have a Wicked Witch of the West? And what all happened? And how do we really feel? Because, yeah, y'all send a child to, all you adults send a child to take out a adult. Something sounds fishy there, right? Okay. And that's what Wicked is, that answer to that. So yeah, I went probably about 12 hours ago. So yeah, I'm getting my thoughts out. Yes, I'm a week late from everybody else. I got to see it opening weekend, Wicked opening weekend last year, but I did not get to see Wicked for Good opening weekend. I had to come see it the next weekend because yeah, lives, right? Okay. Anywho, so yeah, we had that long year long intermission between Act One and Act Two, right? And Wicked for Good is Act Two. So yeah, y'all know when I do reviews, I do the good, the bad, and the diva of it all. Head nod to Andre a Black Nerd Comedy. Um, so yeah, let's get started. My goods. Believe it or not, I have more goods than bad. So hey, that's promising, isn't it? Goods. Bach transforming into the Tin Man. Oh yeah, y'all already know. So spoiler ish alert, right? Bach turns into because y'all do know there all the foreshadowing that was in Wicked. It all comes to pass. Mortal Cyclone that she was doing that little disc. And then the stance of Bach having a axe, Fiero's stance. Y'all know that they become the Tin Man and the Scarecrow, right? Bach's transformation is an interesting one to watch. Um, Bach has at some point, and people are calling him a tincel. If you know what an incel is, if you don't know what it is, I'll leave a definition right here on him. Because yeah, Bach does not take his own part of his own victimhood. You Wicked for Good takes place 5 years after the ending events of Wicked. For 5 years, you put yourself in a position that you didn't have to do. All you had to do is tell some of your truths, tell your true feelings about something, about some things, and yeah, somewhere, yeah. Also, number one, let's go back to even back to when they were at Shiz University. Number one, you are a victim of your own bad morals, because just because the woman that you are attracted to asks you to do something and be nice to someone else, that still does not excuse you. The chick that you don't have use your good common sense and good morals, right from wrong, to lead somebody on, or make it seem like you knew what the deal was. You should have always said, I just want to be friends for 5 years. Okay, you knew what it was. Okay, you have to take your own. Yes, some things happen to you, but for you to just only be upset with them, also be upset with yourself. Okay, all right. I like that the cowardly lion in 5 years has grown up, and it is said more than one time that we go back into the events that happened to the little cub, and Wicked grows up to be the cowardly lion. And but we are it is said more than once that he was a cub when things happened to him. Now, I always tell people all the time, I'm not a psychologist, but I do believe this. A lot of people are stunted at the age of their trauma. Whatever the trauma, the bad thing that happened to you, that you are stunted at that age. A lot of people are stunted at that age until they want to do some work. The cowardly lion was stunted as, and his understanding is as a cub. Okay. Now there is someone who takes kind of advantage of that, but you know, but yeah, he was a cub, and his understanding is like a cub's. And I'm glad we talk about it, that is said. Uh, Nessa Rose calling herself the Wicked Witch of the East. No one else called her that but Nessa Rose. We can blame Morble and the Wizard and the townspeople for how Elphaba is saying. We cannot do that about Nessa Rose. Nessa Rose is not really the best person. I mean, she has some, yeah, but Nessa Rose is. She tries to become the wizard. She ends up like her father. She's, and it is because, yeah, she was done wrong and she has a broken heart, you know. But yeah, to call herself the Wicked Witch of the East, that's on her, okay? Uh, Galinda showing more than just comedic parts, or when she's deciding to be serious is because of other. We get to see her stand on business, as they say, stand on what is true. What she has serious moments on her own. No one has to guide her. She sees the truth, and she has to make some decisions, good and bad, on her own. And yeah, she doesn't get to joke her way through it. Uh, the wizard says a line on he has to face, him and Elphaba, and Elphaba's mission is to make sure to tell the truth, make him tell the truth, and no, they're gonna know the truth about him. And he says, no, they're not gonna believe it because they don't want to believe, and that is the doggone truth. Those people of Oz did not want to believe; they wanted, and you can tell through a lot of the songs. A lot of the songs, the truth is said. But because you're saying it melodically, or you're saying it within some of the, fiction that's said, they didn't want to. I mean, Galinda is, at the beginning of the movie, is telling the truth about some messed up mess that she has just done. And they just like, they did not want the people of Oz, Ozonians or whatever they're called. The people of Oz did not want to know the truth. Okay, they did not want to face it, and yeah, they didn't want to believe the truth. Okay, Dorothy is the only human victim in this movie. In this whole story, Dorothy is this child is brought in. I mean, this child is brought in. She ends up um being a mercenary killer because of some mess that some adults are too afraid to do. And you always have to, I mean, we have to, this is another point, you always have to depend on those who make a lie look true. And poor little Dorothy, she made a lie look true. She made a whole, I mean, she is the victim of every adult that comes her way, including the 10 men and the scarecrow. She is a victim. Okay, that poor little child. Okay, those are the goods. Let's talk about the bads. Glinda's wedding attire. It looks like an underslip. This is like underslip. And matter of fact, I know it's an underslip because there's a portion while she's getting ready. She has to go do something. She has to go do something non wedding related, and she just puts like a little pink smock over it, and it looks like a whole nother dress. It looks like that's a slip. Then she goes in, yeah, yeah, goes and walks down the aisle. And first of all, I'm not a fan of women to wear a sweetheart neckline wedding dress or formal gown. You have to have a bosom. You have to have a bust. Okay, and anyone that's in between C cup and a double D cup, so C D and double D. I mean double D. Those are perfect. They are perfect for a sweetheart neckline dresses. Those of you who are A's and B's, I feel like I can put my hand through your. I mean, I won't do it, but there's always that space that I don't like. So she has that space, and like I said, it looks like an underslip, a little sparkly underslip, if you ask me. And then her headpiece, she wore a better headpiece walking, visiting around Oz than she did going down the aisle. Okay. Madame Morrible singing. I'm sorry. Michelle Yeoh has always, I mean, has been countless times. She's not a singer. She has this very small part, but I just feel like I know we're trying to say that Madame Morrible is not really that good of a person, but I don't feel like we could have gone without the embarrassment, especially saying that the people who actually played Madame Morrible on stage. I know Shirley Ralph played her on Broadway. I'm going to list the name of the lady who did it during the U.S. touring that I saw. I saw her Wicked on stage during the touring, the national touring group. So I put that lady's name there. They have wonderful voices. They sing down, as they say, sing the house down. Um, so to me, as a fan of Wicked the musical, to have her do doing the singing, even if it's just that little piece, that was embarrassing. They shouldn't have done that. I mean, I know you're trying to keep Madame Morrible, kind of character, but yeah, no. There's the addition of two songs. They really weren't needed. Maybe there's no place like home. We could have shortened it a little bit, if you ask me. I mean, it was kind of doing a poignant part. But the girl in the bubble, we didn't really. We could have gone with. We could have gone with that girl in the bubble, if you ask me. Especially once it came where it's placed. We already had two good songs that are, you know, moving the storyline better. So Girl in the Bubble to me made it seem like the viewer is slow. So no, what no, we have to tell you this. And now, what they did need to tell us, the next point. I feel like more should have been spent on the reveal of the connection between the wizard and Elphaba. That could have been brought out instead of having these songs. We could have brought out more on what connected them, why the wizard and Elphaba and all those type of things. We could have stretched out more. I wanted more, especially now since we're on the big screen, more. Okay. This is just me. Okay. And finally, the fans. Fans of The Wizard of Oz. We told y'all last year. Apparently, since we didn't say it this year, this is Wicked. We already have The Wizard of Oz, the book, The Great Oz, no, Great Oz. We even have The Wiz. Okay, we have a stage, but there is a musical, all kinds of stuff on The Wizard of Oz. Okay, we have cartoons, we even the Muppets. We have Dorothy's account of what happened. This is Elphaba and Glinda's account of what happened. Okay, we didn't need more from Dorothy. I'm sorry. We didn't need to. We didn't have to see her face. We got it. We know what Dorothy looked like. Okay, we can see the back of Dorothy. We can kind of hear Dorothy's voice. We just need to know. We already know, you know, but we just needed to, push the needle along when it comes to her. Okay, we didn't need to, see her. Yeah, okay. We saw her ease on down the road. We saw her follow the yellow brick road for a little bit. We didn't need no extended, okay? So fans, I'm sorry. We didn't need it. And y'all were getting on my nerves, okay? So yes, that was bad. Cause I sat there and was watching that movie and I was like, what is everybody talking about? No, hush, be quiet. Okay, so now we're down to the diva. Those of you who don't know about the diva part, these are parts that are dear to me. Okay, so those are things that I identify with. So yeah, that's why they are called the diva. The gray sweater. Now, those of you who don't know what appointment shorts are, go look up appointment shorts because now we're gonna have the appointment gray sweater. Because yeah, I'm about to give me one too. If you know, you know. But yeah, that was cute. And it was a very cute sweater, too. Yeah, sweater time. Yeah, we're here for it. That was a very cute sweater. I'm sorry. That was really cute. The butterflies at Glenda's and Fiero's wedding. 20 something year old outspoken diva would have been trying to put that on a vision board. Instead of flowers, there were butterflies that came, as she walked down the aisle. Oh, that was pretty. That was pretty. I like that. I went, oh my God. You know, hey, if I had unlimited budget up for a wedding, I would try it. I'd try it. And then okay, then there was the sibling bond and help from Elphaba and Nelsa Rose. I am a sister. I am the younger sister of my. I have a sister, my older sister, A. Uh, and me and my sister are not estranged. I mean, Elphaba and Nessa Rose are estranged. Me and my sister are not estranged. But when we end up coming together to do things, yeah, you can see the power. You can see the teamwork, all that kind of stuff. Child. But my sister and I also had a brother. My brother passed away. R.I.P. to my brother G, who had physical disabilities and mental disabilities. The physical disabilities, I'm sorry, if I could have, both of us would have moved heaven to have something. I can speak for my sister. Have a magical miracle that Elphaba did for Nessa Rose. That was so tender to me. I was like, I mean, I know, like I saw it, I saw it on the stage, but to see it on the big screen, that was sweet. It was what I expected, but and more. So yeah, I love to see it. That was good. I wish we could have had that moment. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, those are the divas. So yeah, that's the end of the good, the bad, and the diva of Wicked for Good. I gave Wicked last year a 4, and I would give Wicked for Good a 3.65. Um, yeah, I had more goods than bad, but what was bad was, you know, I also didn't add that of course, Act Two is shorter because we've already set up some things, so let's tie some things up. Of course, it's darker, you know, but yeah, it was just like a lot of unnecessary things, and then one thing that could have been, so yeah. So yeah, I give it a 3.765, 3.65. So yeah, that's about it. Did you go see Wicked for Good, or are you going to go see it? Let me know down below, and let's have a discussion. No arguing, you know. Let's have a discussion down below about the movie. Um on the social media site that you see this on. I had a brain fog. On social media site that you see this on, except Facebook. Facebook, leave yours down below on YouTube. And of course, you can always shoot me an email at the email address that is provided in the description box. So, yeah. Have you been changed for good? I hope you have. I know I have. Every day I try to change for good. So yeah. Yeah. So other than that, talking to you in adult terms.